Okay, hello, good morning, teacher. I hope you are very good. And now I am going to talk about the sales instruction in a criminal process in El Salvador. Okay, first, I am going to explain what is instruction phase. As a Serrano express is a manual or criminal procedure like that the investigation proceeded preparatory phase or period with a penalty process, which consists on a set of a general investigate or essentially evidence. On the other hand, the prosecutor office collects the evidence of the charge and the size on the defendant's college the evidence is charged. This allows the prosecutors to found that accusation to the defendant attorney, prepare the defense of the accused. And also, this stays during last a maximum of 6 months. During the 6 months, there is the possibility of incorporate the old evidence into the process. Okay, now we have the initial stage, the first stage that is initial act of investigation. In the initial investigation, hat can be a different kind, that is the complaint, and also that initiated office. The complaint it is the first that the larger like a major can be. For example, the complaint is reporting the most common way of the common way to initiate that investigation, as before say, alleged the criminal act, and also the initiator of it should be not the further the ex official's initiation must as exist with a criminal process because it cannot be guaranteed of all criminal news will exist will only flow to channel the complaint. And in this case, it is important to regulate and add distribution to the functions of the judge, of the accusers, and the defendant. Okay. Now we have the second stage. The second stage it is jurisdictional control of a fiscal requirement, but in the second stage have the initial hearing. In the initial hearing, it is formally the first time to defendant come before the court judge. It is the judge's responsibility to be sure to understand your constitutional right, the possible penalty for the class crime. The judge will also ask you if you feel guilty or not guilty. In the initial hearing, it is held before the justice of the peace. It is the party of the judge can be give the solution of the conflict without need to reach the preliminary hearing. This mechanism is highly beneficial to the judge administration system, always coming to the application of sport and effective justice. The requirement of the conducting this initial hearing is responsible the tax requirement that say in the article 253 when the justice to the peace has just ordered investigation of the purpose of the process, he will send the proceeding to investigate and judge with a following 24 hours after having the provide his resolution. The first stage, it is the judge control in the formal instruction. The diversity in this stage has activities. The diversity of activity carry out that investigation phase can be in group into the four group, which are the first one is act of investigation. The act of investigation is the investigate actus acts carried out by the body in charge of the criminal procedures, the police, the prosecutor office, and the judge. The second one is act of decision within an impact of the progress of the process. During the investigation phase, the judge must take the decision about various arise. And the third one is jurisdiction authorization, and the last one is trial advance. As an instruction phase is a preliminary preparatory phase. The element collect do not yet they had value of the rest, just as. Okay, now we had the preliminary hearing. In a preliminary hearing, with the purpose that the party discuss the origin of the judge decision of them for the preliminary hearing to take the place, there must the first be to the opinion of the prosecutor or the complaint, which must be present 10 days before the day for which the preliminary hearing has been the set of the state. Previously, the prosecutor or the faithful may purpose to the accusation that definite or provisional dismissal or any of the alternative solution established in the Article 330. And the own accusation or any other request provide for in the lot has been presented that just with the 24 hours it will prove the party to attend the preliminary hearing and will make the proceeding the evidence available to some so that can consult them with the common period of the 5 day, I'd say in the R 360. Okay, now we had the culminary stage with a public hearing. In accordance with the Article 301 of the Criminal Procedure Code, the public hearing is prepared during the second phase of the criminal process, that is, during the investigation stage. For the preliminary phase and hosted for a public hearing is between 10 and 30 days after the sentencing course. Here reside the proceeding of investigate course. The public hearing is the essence where you show the best oral technique when the lawyer show the best oral technique with the witness become the star when they testify. And here it is the public hearing, the interrogating need for witness and experts that must exploit to the maximum during interrogation across the examination for the case of the defendant. Here it is important to present it is important to present the best argument of the fact lot and making precise to the correct relationship of the evidence to distort the prosecutor and consequently penetrate mind the judge and for the idea the or client is innocent. This is the task of the criminal defendant experts. Okay, teacher, this is all my participation. I hope you like and thank you for your attention. Have a nice day. Bye.